Hey everybody, Johnny B. Good here. Good afternoon. Greetings from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. To our right is the EAA, or is it EAA? Hold on. I always get that confused. Yeah, EAA. Anyway, the local time here is 12:29. Today is Wednesday, January 11th, 2017. All right, we are down to 35 miles to New London, Wisconsin. We got 4 miles to our exit, which is exit 120, US 45, US 10. All right, I'm gonna do a little video of what I'm gonna title is why I or we support Trump. And I want you Clinton's supporters to comment why you support Hillary Clinton's. Don't respond. Don't give me the reason why you don't vote for Trump. Give me your reason why you support Hillary. All right, here we go. Well, I suppose it can be same. Well, let's just go with it. Here's the reason why I support Donald Trump. Do I like Donald Trump? I don't know. I mean, how can I like somebody who I have not met? Do I like the things that he says? No. Do I like his policies? Yeah. Do I agree with every policies he says? No. But here's the reason why I vote for him. He's not a politician. This country has been voting politician presidents since the beginning of time. And more often than not, all these politicians that are voted in the office are soft-spoken. They know how to speak to people. They will say just about anything to get elected and re-elected. Now, do I like Donald Trump for his vulgarity and all that stuff? No. But I think I'd rather vote for a man or a person that speaks his mind than a politician that is willing to say just about anything to be elected. Right? Well, we could all agree with that, I think. Well, that's the reason one of the reasons why I vote for him. We've tried the politician idea for, gosh, long way before I was born. And I suspect even for those who are older than I am. Okay, second policy. Do I like the idea that he closes the border? Oh, definitely. To stop the migration of people, of all kinds of people. Now let's agree on one thing. What kind or how many different race that goes through the border? All of it. Every type, every scenario, everything. Everybody crosses the border unchecked. Do we have enemies? As a country, do we have enemies that are, willing to die to hurt our way of life? Oh, yes. We can all agree on that, right? Do I agree that Donald Trump will deport those anchor babies? No. That's against the Constitution. A according to the Constitution that we all can agree with, if you're born in this country, you are, without a question, without a doubt, a U.S. citizen, regardless of who your parents are. Now, do I agree with that? That law? My opinion is invalid. My opinion is not greater than that of the Constitution. Right? So is yours. For example, your opinion is that the popular vote should be the one voted in office. But that's not what the current law and Constitution says. Until such time that the law is changed, Donald Trump wins the race, the presidential race. Can we all agree with that? Right? Right. Do I like his economic policies of, not supporting countries buying oil from people that use our oil money to hurt our economy and our people? Yeah. Saudi Arabia is one of the largest, no, not the largest, but they're not an ally. They're a supporter of terrorists. And by the way, they're supporters of prosecutionists of Christians, basically non-Muslims, the prosecutionists of homosexual people. They're prosecutionists against women's rights. So, do I like his energy, Bill? Oh yeah, definitely. It's time that we start drilling our own energy. One of the things I like about Donald Trump is he's a businessman. He knows how to make wheels and deals. Let's see, what else? Do I like the idea that Americans comes first? I think we all could all agree with that, right? What else is there? He believes that a person should have, a good job, to work his way, to eat his own sweat, the labor and the fruit of his labor and his sweat by work. Yes. Do I believe that people should be given free educations and free welfare for life? No. There's a verse in the Bible that says a man that doesn't eat doesn't deserve to eat. I mean, that a man that doesn't work doesn't deserve to eat. Do I believe in helping people? Yes. But for a certain time, not the whole lifetime. You support somebody for the whole life, you're damning them to destructions. Everyone in this country should contribute, not suck the drain out of, drain the resources. What else is there? I support him in the idea that he's going to restore the law. Look, we are a nation of law, right? No one should be above the law. No one should be able to pick and choose which law to enforce and not enforce, including and most especially the government. The government should be the highest standard for the people to follow. If I see the government not following their own law, and I'm expected to follow that law, that's just double standard, right? So close the border, screen out the people that are willing to hurt us, screen out the people that are just willing to come here for a better life. He's with that. He supports that. Should people be screened and do a background check for people that want to come here? Definitely. Should the U.S. maintain its sovereignty? Yeah, definitely. Each country should. As I said, do I support him in his comments about social people, social ideas, social medias? No. But for us that supports Donald Trump, what was the alternative? What was the alternative about who was a lesser evil out there than Donald Trump? Now, I'm not going to claim, I have my ideas of why I don't support Hillary Clinton, but the name of this game is you point out the good things that why Hillary should be a good president. And you have to be honest and tell us what are the things that you don't like about Hillary Clinton's or the Clintons. Now, you got to be honest, okay? Otherwise, this whole purpose of this video is pointless. There seems to be, one of the reasons why I am doing this video is there seems to be a big divide between the right and the left. The people that voted for Hillary don't understand why we voted for Donald Trump and vice versa. So the purpose of this video is let's educate each other to why we vote for Donald Trump, and therefore in return give us your idea or your opinion why you're voting for Hillary, and what are the good things about you that you like about Hillary, and what are the bad things about Hillary. And I want you guys to address Benghazi, the ISIS, the growth of ISIS, the scandals of the emails, why is it that in her... See, I guess that comes back to why we didn't vote for Hillary. Because of the Benghazi, clearly. They all knew about it. They left the ambassadors and those Americans to, they left them out there to dry and die. What about the emails? Plus having her own servers and deleted emails. Clearly, there are military people out there right now serving prison time for lesser crimes that she has committed. Should she be exempted for those crimes? And yeah, if yes, why? Why does she get to be off the hook? Is it because she's a woman, or because she's a Clinton? And if she should be off the hook, is it only fair that those military people that are serving prison time for a similar crime, they should be off the hook too, right? It all boils down to, we did not vote for Hillary because of her social standing. And we also did not vote for Donald Trump because his mouth he's got a loose cannon of a mouth. We voted for him despite of all those negative comments that he's got. We voted for him because of his policies. We voted for him because he speaks his mind. He doesn't have all that shroud of what do you call that? Controversies. So let me ask you this question. Is it the only reason why you didn't vote for Donald Trump is because he's got a filthy mouth? So your vote is based on his social reasons rather than economic reason? So that's what we don't understand. That's what I don't understand, is you guys are willing to dismiss a person because, not because of his policies, but because of what he says about certain people or women or blah blah blah. Now take two people for example. This is just a scenario, okay? Here's a person that can sing you a lullaby and talk to you with grace, who's a perfect in the social media. He supports this and that, and he doesn't, this person doesn't criticize people, and this person's economic standing is not better than the other person. So you're willing to vote for a candidate even though that candidate's economic plan is a failure. You're gonna vote for that person just because that person can has the right words and the right things to say that doesn't offend people. That part I don't understand. One of the reasons why I did not vote for Hillary is I disagree with Obama's 8-year policies and 8-year presidential run. And Hillary is just an extension of Obama. Now, I know some of you still support Obama, but it's not a matter of whether you vote for Obama or not. For us that voted for Donald Trump, clearly we disagree. We don't like where he led the country to. You have the right to believe that Obama did a good thing. Should we, as we should, believe that he didn't do a good job. For us, he did a horrible job. And most importantly, do you guys trust Hillary 100%? Do you think she's trustworthy? Do you think that she is going to keep her promises? And for me, the biggest reason why I did not vote for Hillary is a supporter of abortion, a supporter of same-sex marriage. Look, you guys can live any way you want. You can live a lifestyle of whatever you guys choose. That is your right to live the way you do. I'm not criticizing that. But I have to live according to my faith, according to my values. Am I a horrible person because I don't support abortion or same-sex marriage? Well, I know some of you would say, yeah, you're a bigot. So you're saying that if I don't support your lifestyle, I'm a bigot? But do you support my lifestyle? And if you don't, can I call you a bigot too? So a bigot is somebody that doesn't support somebody's lifestyle or opinion, right? I don't know the exact word-for-word dictionary meaning of what a bigot is, but in today's age, it seems to me that people use the word bigot if you don't support their ideas or their values or their opinions. So, yeah, I don't know. So if we were to use that same logic and same reasoning, then I guess we're all bigots. Or am I wrong? Look, it all comes down to this. as I said, you can live the life any way you want. I mean, if God allows people to live and to have a personal choice, who am I to go against that? I mean, who am I to say, no, you can't? But will I ever find myself out in the street bickering and protesting against Pride Parade or an abortion clinic? No. But I will cast my vote, and whatever the outcome is, that's the outcome. I think the Constitution guarantees my freedom of speech, guarantees my opinion and my right to cast my vote according to my values, and so is yours. So let's do the only thing that we can do. To those of us who are in the opposite aisle, cast your vote according to your opinion and your values, and I'll do the same. And whatever the law comes out of that, we all have to respect it. Because anything else other than that, there is no alternative than that. The alternative of that is chaos, right? We all go to the ballot, cast our vote, and then whoever wins on that side and the other side lost, and they can't accept that, then it turns into chaos, lawlessness. I don't know. I don't know how else to express it. Live and let live. You live the life you guys live. I'll live the life I live. And if we disagree on our opinions, let's go cast our vote. Whoever wins, wins. Don't force me to live your lifestyle or agree with your lifestyle or your value just because you disagree with mine. Nor should I impose my value on you. Now, is it easy to accept the opposites? The opposite people or the opposite aisle? Is it easy to accept their if they win? Of course not. But I think we have to respect each other's whatever outcome it comes out. Because if you don't, as I said before, we have the Constitution, or our opinions are not greater than that of the Constitutions or the law. The law is the law and our opinion is opinion. Until such time that law is changed, the law must be followed. That's the way I look at it, and I suspect that a lot of people, believe that belief also. Don't condemn a person because they believe different. As I'm not going to condemn somebody because their belief system is different than mine. And I hope and pray that same grace could be extended to me and people that believe the same thing I do. See, the problem, I think, here's one of the things here's what the breakdown is as I see it, and many of us on the right. Most of you people that are liberals are on the left. It seems like if we don't agree, okay, it seems like, how can I say it? It seems like that we should support you. And if we don't, I lost it. It's kind of like, you guys believe in freedom of speech as long as the freedom of speech goes along with your ideas and your political views. But as soon as our political speech is different from you guys, then we shouldn't have the right to freedom of speech. It's kind of like a double standard. That's the way we perceive it. It seems like if you guys win, you guys expect us to support you. But if we win, then we're bigots. It's a double standard when that's what it seems like anyway. I'll be right back.